Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing very well. I'm live trying to do this. There's a bit of a lag, but I'm hoping that you're going to hear me okay. So, I am doing this meditation today to support you all with the manifestation process of this 1111 portal. You can see on my background that I have changed place, let's say. So I'm happy to see you. Let me just check if everything works because I haven't done a lot of lives through Zoom. So let me just check if everything is working okay. All right. This seems fine. So I'm excited to see you all. I'm here to support you in this process of allowing yourself to truly connect to who you truly are. So today I was invited to wear a lot of pink. There's a lot of Venusian energies. Those energies are really supporting us in wanting to connect to the parts of us that actually want to live life in a different way, in a way that feels like we're enjoying the all part of it. So I was connecting to the rose quartz energy. So if you have any crystals for this meditation, it would be really lovely to check how you can connect to this crystal. If you don't have it, it's fine too. So for those that are in Zoom, I am live on YouTube as well. So you can join me anywhere. I'm gonna try to go between the the videos to make sure that I'm not missing any comments. Um, getting to acclimate myself to those. So the meditation today will be very beautiful, but first, for those that haven't done it yet, I'm gonna give you some time, okay? So today is the day where we're gonna dream big. There's lots of things we want to manifest, right? There's a lot of things that the universe is supporting us today in doing. So that means that a lot of the things that you are actually wanting in your life, they are right about really, really close to you right now. But energetically, we need to match the energies to that. How do we do that? Is usually being able to sorry, I'm just like making sure that I am pinned in here. Yeah, it's making sure that I am really we're really tuning into the energies of how beautiful our life could become. It doesn't have to be the way it is right now. It has to be the one of the things that are we are really invited to connect to is a lot of the time we're just actually kind of closing ourselves to what could become our life because we've been so programmed. And we're going to release the programs. We're going to release so many things that are hindering our power to take together. But first, please take a pen and paper and connect with your own manifestations, right? What are the things that you want to create? What are the things that you want to bring through in your life? And they could be, of course, it's an abundant portal. Before I start, I'm going to just explain the portal of today. It's 1111. It's kind of four pillars because it's ones, right? One, 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 one. And it's really about how can we align our inner self, like the portal of our heart, with the portal outside. So I feel there's a lot of energy that want to support us. And of course, as I usually channel everything, we're going to receive a lot of light codes to help us with that. But first, we need to be clear in what we want. And I want you to like dream big. And it's not about big houses and big cars, unless it's really something that your heart wants. But it's really about like, how do you want to feel in your life? Like, and it's not like a life in 10 years, it's a life today, right? So if you need a moment to really connect in and breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, allowing yourself to fully feel like you are arriving right now in this moment. I want you to connect to your higher self at this time. Sense and feel there's a beautiful light in front of you that wants to connect to your heart. It wants to tell you or guide you towards your nicest, most fulfilling life ever. And this light is going to show you in your inner world what it looks like. What is it for you that's happening? Do you connect with new people? Do you find your lover? Do you find a peaceful place to work? If like a most aligned soul-led business you want to create? Do you have more money and abundance of love and finances that are flowing through you so that you actually share more of who you are, right? That's about it. A lot of us are feeling restricted because there's lots of programming on this planet again, but we are here and we are able to truly expand who we are, to truly expand into this energy of what we're here to live, to be here in this planet. So yes. So if you're here, I know, hi, beautiful soul. Uh, there's going to be a lot more people watching the replay on the YouTube and the one that I'll be sending. So don't worry, whoever is here, wherever you watch and whenever you watch, the energies are anchoring now. It's almost 11:11. I was speaking when it was 11:11. So the energies are anchored right now. 11:11, 11:11, 4 times 11. So all right, so take a moment. Maybe I'll give you 2 minutes so that you write, I now manifest. And I want you to be precise in what you manifest. And if there is anything in the background, take another sheet of paper. If there is anything in the background that says, oh, I don't know if I can actually manifest that for myself. Oh, I don't know if it's going to happen for me. I want you to connect to that too, because that's very important, okay? It's important for you to remember that whatever is coming up and energetically telling you kind of that things are not that will not be able to be manifested in your life, those are just pinpoints that we'll be able to release. Okay, so just don't be scared to see and look into that. I'm just looking if there's anything on the other side. All right. All right, there's a bit of a lag here, but that's perfect. So I'm gonna stay on Zoom and look on the two screens just to make sure. But so okay, so take a moment. If you're with me in the chat and you want to write what you manifest, you use the present tense, right? Don't use I wish, I want. You use the present tense like you have it already. So what are you manifesting today? What are you anchoring in your heart? What are you anchoring in your life? I manifest the love of my life. I manifest the most beautiful, perfect home for me. I manifest to be debt free. I manifest a nice workplace where I feel so aligned and supported. I manifest my soul family where we connect heart to heart. All right, do this list whenever you're ready. Gonna give you 1 more minute to write it down. Beautiful. So when you're actually tuning into this energy of abundance, right? The energy of manifestation, what are the things, if you wrote a few of the things that are coming against it? Because it's not that you're bad at manifesting. It's not that there is something wrong with you. What's happening in this energy of living here on earth is that we've been programmed to think that this was your life and that was the only way we could move forward with it. There was nothing else for us to experience. We've been programmed to think from childhood that there was so many things that were bad about ourselves that we could not really feel supported, that there was thing bad about ourselves, right? How many times did we feel small? How many times did we feel like we were not good enough, that we were not worthy of receiving the highest things, right? Those are the things that are super important to connect to. And it's not about giving them power because actually, even if they're in your subconscious, they have power over you. And that's what we're going to be releasing together. So anything that is coming, right? inside of you, write them down. I don't feel worthy of being abundant. I don't think it's going to happen for me. I whatever it is. I don't feel worthy. I don't feel loved. I don't feel good enough. I'm a bad person. Anything that probably you've heard when you were a child, anything that you experience in your adulthood, even or even in adolescence, where you felt restricted, and any part of you that could even be ancestral, right? I'm not good with money. Money is hard to manifest. Every time I touch money, it disappears. The money is evil. All of those programs, right? All of the things that we've been implanted with, write those things down on a different piece of paper, please, because they're going to have to burn it in a safe environment afterwards. But for now, just take the time to write everything that's on your mind, telling you that you're not going to be able to achieve that. Because once you connect to those parts of yourself, they don't hold so much grip onto you. They don't hold all of the power and they don't refrain you from manifesting. That's the part, right? Manifesting is not just making lists. It's also releasing the blocks and then inviting the energy in so that you're a match to this frequency you want to project in yourself into. Okay, giving you one more minute to do this part. Hi, Teeny. I'm not I'm in two different platforms. I'm gonna go back and forth to make sure that if there's anything, I see all of your comments, okay? All right, so now that we've been here, this sheet of paper, I want you to look at it, and then on top, in this little space on top of it, these are programs, and I claim my power over them. These are programs, and I claim my power over them. I now ask and commend my energy back from these programs, and now call back all of my energies from those programs and release, delete, and alchemize all of them. And we'll do that in the meditation. So don't worry if you don't get the writing wrong or right, it's fine. It's really about like, this is not you. This is stuff that's been placed into your energetic field that makes you feel like you're not good enough, that it makes you feel that you can't have what you want. But we're all divine beings here. And I'm full of chills as I say that. They need you to remember that. So if you have parts of you that is not resonating with this divine parts of who you are today, they're going to be removed from you. Those parts that are actually refraining you from remembering who you're connecting to, which is the frequency of love, right? Where we've come from, the God source energy, right? And if you're not feeling good with the word God, I'm going to talk about that in the end, but the frequency and the light of the divine, right? So you can now take this sheet of paper. If you want to like put like just take it in pieces and put like a little pile on the side of you, that's perfect. Do that now. If you have scissors, you want to cut them, that's fine. But I want you later to go outside and burn them and sense that anything that could have attached themselves to you, even after the meditation, will be released with this little fire, set purification fire you'll do with those parts, okay? So please make sure of that. Okay. So now I'm hoping that you're ready to look into your manifestation again. Okay, your manifestation list. And if you need to put 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know how many you have, but I want you to maybe turn the paper around and put the same numbers, and you'll tell me what is going to happen in your life when you allow this manifestation to. A lot of the time, it's about how you allow yourself to truly connect to that part of you. It's not about, it's the energy can't come in, but if you actually allow it to come in, and if you want to share in the chat what you wrote, you can. But let's say you want like the purest, most aligned relationship to come forth, like a loving, romantic relationship. So once you meet this person that's perfect for you, not perfect in a sense of perfect on all sense, but it's perfect to you, what is gonna happen with your energy? What is gonna happen with you? So it's kind of the story that you anchor through receiving that. Because we don't want things just for us. We know that when we are most aligned and receive the manifestations that are coming from our heart space, we actually have more love to give. We're more joyful. We have more smiles to share. So whatever is that manifestation number one that you wrote, if you have space under, you can put it. Now that I received this, I'm feeling so excited. I wake up with a smile on my face. I share more love with my children. I share more connections with my friends. I am patient, loving, and compassionate with my community, whatever it is. So, like, what is it once you receive the money? How are you going to feel? You're going to be able to share your abundance with people that have less maybe financial means than you have. Maybe you'll be able to buy locally more and create a ripple with the light that you created with your money because you touch the money and you alchemize its frequency. Maybe if it's a new home, you're gonna be able to exude so much light and love that you're gonna create a ripple around you. And that's gonna help every one of your neighbors finding their own manifestations and their abundance more rapidly. So whatever it is for you, connect to this energy of all of them. Like let's say we're gonna do together. You can continue and do that after the live anyway. But or the replay if you're watching the replay. But yeah, just connect to this energy and see how it works for you and what is going to happen because that's the part. We're grateful to receive those things because it has an impact for humanity, for this planet. We don't just manifest for us. We manifest for humanity because that's where we are. We are one, right? Remember that. Giving you 1 minute to complete that. And as I said, if you're not finished, you'll be able to go back and continue because those parts are very important to complete. All right. So it's okay if you haven't completed, maybe just take a time after the live to connect to that. So now that you've done that, so like the 3 steps, right? That was quite easy, but that's like something that you could do any day that you want to manifest something. So you write your manifestations, you write the resistance to it, the parts of you that are saying, no, we can't have that. You burn those so that they don't attach to you, don't refrain you from connecting and activating what you want to activate in your life. And then you go deeper with like, hey, now that I get that, I can actually do this. I can actually share my light more. I can actually do XYZ, right? And this positive, always present tense. It's very important not to use future or words that actually are not very direct, like, wish and want, as I was saying, for example. All right, so I picked a card for us before we do the meditation. For those that are new, I haven't even said who I was. So I'm Annabelle Vaya. I'm an intuitive mentor and healer. I do a lot of different things, one-on-ones, group sessions. I love meditations because that's been something that I've learned. You'll hear probably some type of light language while I'm sharing my meditation. So please don't be afraid of those frequencies that are going to help you release anything that is not of love in your energy. And if you're wanting more support one-on-one, I'll have something, I'll talk about it later. And also, I do help spiritual entrepreneurs to start their own business. So that's also something you can have support with. So this is the card I picked for us, which is super great because, you know how oracle cards are always like so aligned. It's Lakshmi, so Lakshmi is actually like abundance frequency, and she has the number 28. When you reduce the number 28, it's one. And one is, yes, it could be self, but it's also new beginning. And I feel today we are really anchoring new codes to be able to completely change our life around. And there's a lot more codes and frequencies of this new earth we want to anchor. So look at this. Look at how pretty she is. Anchor the energies that she has. And I'll read the message, okay? And then we'll start the meditation. So there's always, this is from this oracle, which is called Goddess Power Oracle from Colette Baron Reed. If I'm not sponsored, I'm just saying who she is. So there's always an empowerment message and an alignment message. You'll know which one of the two is the most aligned with you, okay? If you want to put it in the comments, you can as well. When the Hindu goddess Lakshmi comes to visit, she heralds a celebration of your purpose, wisdom, and compassionate prosperity. Yay! All of your experience and all of your skills are rich with meaning and purpose. As a result, you can expect to see evidence of this wealth in the world around you. You have the ability to right now to create great success in your life, in that what you have to offer has exalted value. The goddess of luck and prosperity says it's time to share your good fortune with others, and she will show you how it multiplies when you apply gratitude, praise, and commitment to serve. If it's material success you intend, you shall co-create it. If it's a rich relationship, you'll attract. I'm telling you, I didn't like. I just shuffle the card and pick one. So it's so aligned, isn't it? You will attract and develop it, the relationship. You are a magnet for miracles. Nothing is out of reach with Goddess Lakshmi come when she comes calling. So this was the empowerment message. The alignment message is maybe if we didn't feel so much like in this attraction and magnetism of her energy, have you ever fallen prey to the idea that someone might take away what's yours? Or perhaps you think someone else's success or happiness means there will be less for you. You might not be conscious of this, but you feel there is not enough sorry, not enough love, not enough money. You worry about growing old, missing out, and struggling for the resources you misperceive as limited. You might also feel miserly singing, afraid to share in case there will be nothing left. The goddess Lakshmi says it is this kind of thinking must go if you want to live a rich and vibrant life. Your alignment task is to stop and be mindful of the direction of your thoughts and reframe them to focus on what you truly intend. Repeat this mantra. What is mine will not go past me. Let's repeat that. What is mine will not go past me. When you feel the green gremlin of envy creep into your heart, bless the other person and say, that which I desire is also for me. I have something to say about this. I'll go back to it. Your true limitation are only what you set for yourself. Don't let your conditioned mind and faulty beliefs rule your life. Break free. The world is unlimited if you let yourself open to the wealth of your imagination. I think that's a very important message. So, when we're in lack consciousness, and we're going to connect to that energy because it's part of human programming on this planet. But when we connect to lack energy, there's not enough. So it's like I have so little that if I give what I have left, I'm not gonna have enough for me. So if I don't have enough for me, and then there's like all of the misery that we've experienced on this planet for eons of time, and for many of us and many of our incarnations. So how can we release that? Is being really grateful. And that brings me to the last part before we do the meditation. We need to be grateful every time we spend money. Like, in what energy are you when you pay for your groceries, when you buy something you need, when you actually receive something? The receptivity is a big, big part of abundance. Like, if you're receiving support from someone, are you acknowledging how blessed you feel in this moment? Are you actually connecting to this energy telling you, okay, like there is something for me here and I'm receptive to it? Because abundance is a flow of energy. I'm receiving a smile, I'm giving it back. And it doesn't always have to be I'm receiving some from one person and I have to give back to that exact same person, right? It's not the way it works. It works in a way like if I'm receiving by a friend, I know that happened to me when I was really not feeling good and it was hard financially a few years back when I was actually building this business. And one of my friends, very dear to me, she lent me money and I was like, what? Like, you can't do that. And she lent me money and she was like, you know what? I don't even expect it from you. Don't even put yourself in that area where you're gonna have to give it back to me in that number of weeks. I know the universe will give it back to me in a way. And I know she's been blessed and will be continuing to be blessed by that. So it's like of course if you owe money to someone and you want to give it back, it's okay. But also like it's like you don't have to see like it's one to one. We're all connected. As I said, we're all one. So if I give a smile to you or I give you a coffee or I invite you for this or I support you with money or something else you need in that specific moment, the universe pays back when we do things from our heart space. This person that gave me money when I needed it, she was like, I don't even think about it. This is in your account now because I know you need it. And I'm doing it because I love you. I don't have an agenda. So if you're doing things from your heart space, you're receiving it from your heart space too, you'll be rewarded in ways you don't even imagine. Your mind cannot understand that part. That's why we need to be less and less in the lower mind, right? The ego and the thinking, very boxy process, and really allow other energies to come through. Hope that makes sense. Please let me know if there is any question on this. Can you put those in the comments? Um, I'm on YouTube. Please tell me what, I guess that was probably the manifestation list, Teeny, that you were asking me, but the questions you'll be able to re-listen to those, okay? So I hope you're following everything that I'm sharing, but overall, when you see somebody that has something you want, whether you see a couple, that's a very beautiful place. Like, okay, you walk down the street or you go to a restaurant and you see a couple that you sense the love they have for each other. Instead of letting your mind being jealous of that, just say, thank you, universe. You're actually showing me that this is possible for me too. Let that sink in. Again, if you're seeing somebody with a beautiful new home, and you're like, oh my God, this is like the most beautiful home I've ever seen. I would see myself there. Thank you, universe. You're showing me it's possible for me too. If you're seeing people actually succeeding in life in ways that are feeling success for you might not be the same success for someone else, right? So your definition of success in your own life, what actually makes your heart fulfilled, is what you actually want to receive, right? So how can you allow the universe to show you all that is possible for you by reflecting to you what others are going through? So it's not a competition. The universe is like, it's possible for you if it's possible for them. That's all. The only limitation between where you are and what you want are the limiting beliefs, the inner child wounds, and all of the other parts of you that might actually hinder this connection, you receiving what you're worthy of, right? And it's what we're going to be looking at after we do this gratitude list. So last thing you have to write down is your gratitude list. Please take a pen and paper again and tell me what you can write it here or you can write it on your piece of paper, but I want you to be taking another piece or like just below. I am so grateful for my health because I feel so great today. I'm so grateful for my connection to my dog because she is, well, she is so powerfully supportive to me. I'm so grateful to have beautiful soul aligned clients that come to me for support and that I can feel that I'm the best person for them and that we co-create something beautiful together. I'm so grateful for the new projects that I'm co-creating with the universe right now. I'm so grateful for having beautiful food on my table and not having winters anymore. Anyway, you know what I mean? So put this grateful gratitude list down 1 minute and then we do the meditation. Right. Let me just see. Okay. So hope you're doing okay with your list. We're gonna start the meditation soon. Breathe in. When you're ready, put all of your papers down. If you had a crystal or a candle, you can bring them forward, light up your candle, just ask beautiful Venus energy, Aphrodite energy, or any Lakshmi could be a good one to bring through because she's so beautifully connected to abundance and fortune. So yeah, we're gonna anchor in one of your crystals. I love the rose quartz for today, but whichever you have is fine. If you don't have crystals, that's fine too. Just imagine the crystal in your mind and it'll be perfect. And I want you to, if you have a crystal, what I would do, let's say like this is my candle, and then this is my rose quartz, and I have my list. I would put both of them onto my list. And they're telling me 24 to 48 hours, you leave it there. And then you can always keep the energies that we're going to bring today. They're going to be infiltrated or anchored in this crystal. So this crystal will always have the energies, okay? So make sure that you have that. And we're going to do the meditation soon. When you're ready. All right. You can start closing your eyes, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. I ask you to now connect to the energies of everything that we've talked about. Maybe you'll sense and feel some blockages within you in any parts of who you are. Maybe not. Just sense and feel that your higher self, your guides, and the highest beings of love are connecting to you, surrounding you now. Breathe in and out, allowing you to relax, to settle, to truly feel like your desires are right there and that you can bring them forward. You've written a list of your manifestation today. We have beautiful galactic beings supporting this activation. We're going to receive light codes through my light language and singing, and beautiful channel messages will come forward for all of us to come together and create the life that we all want for ourselves and for this planet. Breathe in and out, allowing yourself to connect to your heart space. And when you are in your heart space, take a moment to connect in. If it's helping you to connect to it by placing a hand on your heart, please do. As you connect to your heart, you finally sense and feel that there is a beautiful energy for you there. There's an expanded energy. It wants you to trust. It wants you to trust that you can actually receive and experience all of what is written on your manifestation list, because you're writing it from a place of connecting to your heart space and making a ripple with your love around the globe by anchoring this new reality that nothing is impossible for you. Breathe in and out. Allow yourself to feel into who you are more deeply. Who you are is this energy within you. There is no beginning, no end, and it's connected to source energy in a way that is supporting you to bring through anything. Source energy is limitless, it has no bound, and it's always ready for you to connect to and to bring forth anything you like. Sense and feel that source energy, God, the universe, whatever feels right to you, open its door to pour into you the highest frequencies of light, the highest frequencies of love. It's gonna come down, 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 down until it comes closer and closer to the earth, closer and closer to the place where you live, your country, your state, your town, and your house. Breathe in and out, allowing yourself to connect to this light. Sense that once it's connecting to your house, it's cleansing all negative energy, any attachments, any lower frequency entities that could actually hinder your power from manifesting what you like. If there's anything in your aura that needs to be detached, removed, or alchemized, it will be done now. Breathe in. I want you to sense the feeling of connecting to this highest wave of love and light energy, the source of where we all come from. It's like if it's gently detaching walls, protections that we placed around ourselves to feel safe. But those are not supporting us in expanding because they're restricting. It's like if it's like a web around us energetically, and this source energy wants to alchemize it, to open all of our energy bodies so that our heart can actually flourish and experience what it is here to experience. Breathe in and out. Allow yourself to connect to all of these parts that this light is going to help you detach. Maybe those are limiting beliefs that you wrote down. Maybe those are fears from your inner child, from you expanding, from you speaking your truth, from you shining so brightly that you're so abundant. Maybe there are parts of your inner child that fears this expansion. Maybe there's sadness and grief that are hindering you from feeling worthy of this new abundant life you want to manifest today, in whichever area of your life, abundance being whatever you want to create. It doesn't only have to be money. Sense that the energy of source is going around you gently, allowing your energy bodies, your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical body to expand more. To manifest, you need to match the frequency of your manifestations. If you feel very small, if you feel lower in your energy, if you feel like you can't reach it, it will be difficult for you to manifest it in this incarnation. But you have all of the power today and the support to shift anything that could actually hinder the leveling up of your energy to match this frequency. There are actually your guides and higher self are going to work now in your roots, the roots that are not even connecting deeply into the earth. They're kind of like very partial roots. They seem to be whole, old, maybe they're ancestral, maybe they're roots that are actually, it's like if they're shy to actually connect to this planet, to the abundance that Gaia has to share with us. It's not about taking from her, because every time you embody your abundance birthright codes, you actually help this energy to come from source through you and give it back to Gaia. So it's not about taking. There are some in the energies I'm sensing, there are some programmings that you can't take. You have to be okay with what you have, that you can't expect more. So we're going to cleanse those programs now. Just allow this light language to support you in releasing anything that is not supporting you. Zaini soro sati ku aite ara tatare masi ushta aite zeyanore kataya re maturui kush ozai izi zora yanana yasa. Sense and feel the energy coming and really wanting to release any energies that are not supporting you in all levels of who you are. Zinisikiza yekuru titi ziniara narea nekuru kishikiana eziana neara turuka shaya emeka ikura yeziana yana. Breathe in and out and allow now the energies that want to come forward to help you manifest, to actually be anchored into your roots below the soles of your feet. Now the fake roots or the limited roots that you had disappear, they alchemize into light. They're actually nourishing the big, true, purest roots of who you are, connecting to this planet. Grow these roots into the earth, deep down into the earth, connecting to all parts of those energies that you're connecting to while you connect to Gaia. And sense and feel that the crystal you were imagining for this session, or the one that you have with you, is actually also present in the heart of Gaia. She's going to match the frequency of her purest codes of abundance, love, and joy into your crystal through the frequency that she holds. So your crystal is alchemized now, and anything that could have been held that was old for you, that was not matching your energy anymore, and the crystal you're using or anyone else, any other crystals you could have in your home will be cleansed now. Allow Gaia to do this work now with you. Breathing in and out. Allowing yourself to truly feel supported and loved in this moment. And when you're ready, bring the energy of this crystalline core in through your roots, up until you reach the Earth Star Chakra that is located below the soles of your feet into the earth. And then sense that she's grounding you, loving you, supporting you. Now we're going to sense and feel the inner child being located inside of you, wherever it is. It could be in your sacral, it could be in your root chakra, and any of the lower chakras usually, but wherever you feel it is, will be where you're going to be having the most significant release of energy. So you're going to push this energy, like invite your inner child to come out of your energy centers, whichever it is. And you ask beautiful Gaia and source light to come and cut the cords with the past. I ask that all of your memories related to you not feeling good enough, you feeling judged and abandoned, rejected and humiliated, you feeling like you did not belong and that you were not worthy of love, because the frequency of money, abundance is love. So anything that could have attached yourself to a lower frequency reality is now being cleansed. Allow this light language to help you release. Breathe in and out. Sense and feel that your inner child is now glowing, happy, joyful, supporting your project, supporting what you want to manifest, excited to what's to come for you, and now can come back as a part of you that's healed and supportive. There's that after that, there is going to be a part of you that holds a lot of the limiting beliefs. Wherever it is, a lot of us is in the throat, or it could be also in your mind. So the parts of you that have all of those limiting thoughts and patterns that say that it's hard to receive money, that you can't manifest what you want, that you have to work hard, that only certain people can have access to these beautiful experiences, anything that's limiting you that you wrote down on the list that you'll be able to clear and burn in a safe environment after this meditation. We're inviting those energies, wherever they are, to come outside of us. And we ask our beautiful guides, our higher self, and beautiful Lakshmi coming through now to alchemize these into light. As soon as Lakshmi comes forward, she sends her heart energy, and beautiful golden codes are just coming down. I'm full of chills. Yeah, coming down. It's like those are not real. Those are not you. Those are not supporting you, but they can actually be a fuel to what you want. When you have limiting thoughts, what she says is you have a choice. Do I subscribe to this thought? Do I subscribe and believe this is a truth for me? Or do I believe something different is going to support me in moving forward? Remembering the choice and the power you have in making a choice from a heart-centered space. So anything that is in your energy bodies, in your past lives, in your thought patterns, or that was created by your ancestors, any religious vows, any other things that could hinder you from connecting to your manifestation and more ease, is now being lifted and alchemized with this light language. Kuzai niarete kuru miarate te si atarati kushukiti e mama mama mi urte te zeya maya iti ai nei zio ya maya tio ra isi ananana ye ataya kukura ye azai kushtu zeyana. Breathe in and out. Allowing all of the beautiful energy of Lakshmi to be poured into you. This is your divine code. She's not activating anything else than your true, honest, divine essence back into your energy field. Sense and feel these keys and codes of light, these beautiful sacred geometries to come forward and anchor in all parts of who you are, wherever they're needed. There's going to be beautiful codes of abundance, alignments, joy, love, peace, frequencies that are going to be imprinted in all of your energy centers. So just maybe some of you that have the feeling, maybe you'll feel this imprint. This is always for your highest and greatest good. To sense the keys and codes of light coming and really wanting to support you to remember who you truly are, this frequency that is infinite, that can co-create anything with the universe, that can co-create any part of this manifestation list, all of these things that you want to create in your life. Sense that those beautiful codes are being embedded in your energy centers, so all of your chakras, and they're going to create this wave of energy inside of you so that if there was anything I haven't said that was holding you back, if there was any cords with other people, anything from anywhere in your timelines that could interfere with your co-creation and your manifestation today on the 11/11 or whenever you watch this video, this will be alchemized and help you anchor the highest version of who you are. Breathe in and out. Sense and feel the energies moving and being really aligned for you. And I want you now to see that your future self is experiencing everything that you have on your list. she or he is doing exactly the things you want to do, experiencing exactly these relationships, the travels, the new things that are going to be brought into your life. Connect with this image, and I want you to pull it closer. Pull it closer to you, like if you're actually becoming this newer version of you today. There's no time. We bend time all the time in the quantum field. Remember, your power, it resides when you remember who you are, when you allow the frequency of love to come forward, and when you remember that you can actually co-create with the universe in your own divine timing, but that the mind time is not what is at play here. You bring forward this future self of you. Merge with this version of you today. Now, let this light language help you anchor these codes. Zai nai 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 ni oroi tati sik kusturo itatera nenisi mai tora tisia tataye tara ni kusturo titimi imiama izia zayo kuraya nate shikiziki matarana emiki atazikoa mama maikizo zayetiana. Breathe in and out. Allow yourself to fully integrate all of the pieces that were given to you. Those are all parts of you, maybe that you forgot somewhere. Maybe they were fragmented, but now you're whole and you're ready for your new life. Breathe in and out. Anchor all of these energies in your earth star so that they are in your soul grid. They are in the heart of Gaia. They are going to be holding you, moving forward in your life. Breathe in and out. Sense and feel that your guides and higher self are excited for what's going to come for you today after this meditation. When you're ready, start wiggling your toes, your fingers, and open your eyes. If you're live anywhere, please let me know how it's been for you. And I will be looking at the comments. I also wanted to share that I'm super excited about something new that I'm creating, which is it's called the God's Codes 3-day embodiment journey. Something that I'm going to provide for those that are interested in joining. It's about unlocking your potential, your wealth, and your soul purpose. It's going to be next week, 3 days in a row. It's going to be the 21st, 22nd, 23rd at 3 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. UK time. This 3-day embodiment journey is really about you connecting to these codes that we've done, but in a very deep, deep, deep way. So if you're feeling like this was just like the tip of it, and you're like, ooh, there's more for me, this is for you. So the first day will be lighting up your path forward. And this is all of the rewiring of the programming. We did some today, but we're going to go deeper because it's going to be an hour or an hour and a half. It's hard for me to do an hour of really looking into what's coming up and doing the work and writing things down and then alchemizing everything. And then we're going to activate the codes because there's a lot of programming about the word God, but we're going to bring the divine feminine and divine masculine and this word God. That word God was, created to create so much separateness between us and the divine, but it's not. It's us. It's within us. So how can we actually bring that forward? And we're going to shift the inner codes to fully embody your power and empowerment. The day 2 is remembering the divine child inside of you. So we're going to rewire the DNA at that point. We encode the God's codes. So the God's code being, Sophia's energy and all of the, divine feminine and divine masculine energy within us. We're also going to re-encode the inner child into the highest love frequency because that's been our whole life of like how many of those layers do we have to heal? So this is going to be day 2. The last part of day 2 is anchoring the God's code wherever it was not able to enter. And you felt that today a little bit. And we're going to go even deeper with that. And then the third day is let God in. And that's because of the frequency it holds. If we actually remember that there's a reason why we're so afraid to say this word, if we remember that claiming our power and our divine inheritance of abundance and birthrights of who we are here to be in our essence, we're going to break the matrix from within. And if you break the matrix within you, you break the matrix outside, and then you bring the divine matrix. That's the one we want to connect to, right? And then you're going to alchemize and encode the new DNA strength codes matching this highest frequency that you're connecting to. And we're going to have a God's activation. So like all of the codes are going to come together on day 3. Super excited because it's actually right after Pluto leaves Capricorn and enters Aquarius that we're going to start this, where it's like, okay, that's time. It's time for us to like step into it. We're not going to like wait till the end of the year. This is our time. Those are going to book today. I'll be putting the link below to book today. You'll have access to be in a pot where I'm gonna be actually taking people's name, and I'm gonna be recording tomorrow at 11 a.m. EST. Like a little video where I'm gonna put all of the names in this bowl here, where I'm gonna be actually taking the winner for a one-on-one session with me. So you're gonna have the opportunity to do that. For the 3 sessions, it's actually going to be, the pricing will go up after this Friday, but today until Friday it will be $99. And for the 3 sessions with me, and everything is recorded. You don't have to be there all the time. So that's like the big news I wanted to share with you all. This is something that's been brewing in me for a long time, and I was like, oh, I don't know how people are going to feel about the God's Codes 3-day embodiment journey. I'm not sure about the wording, but that's exactly why we have to be be doing this, because there is so much work to do there, because there's work. If we have resistance with the word God, it's because there is something attached to it that we don't want to connect to. And I'm here to help you break those chains so that you actually experience the best life you are here to experience. And we don't have to wait until 2022. 2022. Oh, that's funny. 2025. All right, beautiful souls. I'm seeing a few comments here. Hi, beautiful souls in the chat on YouTube. I'm excited to see you here. Yeah, well, that's very interesting. Some people got disconnected. Well, the energies are very intense, right? So I know that when we do those sessions, that's what happens. Please share how this manifestation event was for you. If you're watching even the replay, I would love to connect with you and see how how it was for you. And if you actually had registered, you'll get the replay. I'm gonna send the link to join the God's codes with the replay, so you'll have that. Otherwise it will be in the description of this lovely 11/11 manifestation meditation here on YouTube. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's going to come up. I really want you to redo this session if you're feeling that you need more support, if you're feeling there's something for you that you haven't connected to yet, or like you're like, once we feel like we're out of alignment, then fears come through, right? Fears come and it's really annoying usually, because you're like, oh, I don't know why I am, but I'm holding like fears this morning, or I'm holding a part that is not supportive of what I want to create. Like there's a back end inside of my mind that says, you're not going to have enough money, or it's not going to work the way you want to work. So when those things happen and you notice them, do this session, right? Do it again and do the meditation part. It will always be here for you. I can't wait to see how you're going to experience the life that you co-create. And I want you to remember that you have all that you need inside of you. And that's why I'm doing this work. And I'm so excited to be here with you, because it's been It's been quite a challenging lifetime for me too. And a lot of the times I had to work through these things too. I'm teaching things that, I keep learning every time. And more I have breakthroughs, more I can support you. And then you can help others with your breakthroughs. That's why Ascension is a group humanitarian movement. Oh, I'm full of chills. It's like when I have a breakthrough and I go into and I do this, like if it's a higher, because it's higher vibrationally, the more I support you to go do the same. And then you support the others after you that will wake up or that will need the support or this energy. So remember that everything that you do is always for the highest good of this planet, and you're here for a reason. And I'm so grateful to be here with all of you. Blessings to all of you. If you're needing anything, please don't be shy to communicate with me. Again, if you're booking for God's Code before tomorrow, I will be doing a beautiful winners will be picked for a one-on-one session with me. And then the price will go up from it will be $99 until the end of this week, and then we'll go up 111. So please take the time to join me for this beautiful event. I can't wait to see you there, and I'll send you a beautiful loving frequency once more now, connecting with all of you, thanking you for being in my beautiful community, and I can't wait to grow it even more and share this message with anyone that you feel could benefit from connecting to these codes, because we're here to thrive. We're not here to suffer all our life, and it's our time to shine. All right, beautiful souls. So I'll see you in the next one, or in the God's codes, I hope. And if you're interested in channeling, I have a new channeling course next week, starting on the 20th. You can have the information. I'll put them with the recording and in the comments also, for those that want to start connecting with their sky kick abilities. All right, beautiful souls, sending you much love. Bye.